John, welcome back. Jim?
My pleasure.
So today we're going to talk about, before we get out of this 6 o'clock hour, what people need to know before they head to the polls today. So, you know, if you're talking about the general election for Chemung County, there could be a little bit of confusion, especially when it comes to city court judge, because the different candidates are listed multiple times. What do people have to know when they're looking at that?
Well, just look for the name that of the candidate they wish to vote for. The candidates are spread out over a number of different lines. This is a result of a Republican primary that split it so that you have one Democrat on the ballot on multiple lines, and each Republican on multiple lines. One, of course, on the Republican line, one not. But if you want to support one particular candidate, look for their name, be very careful, take your time.
All right, and county court judge, now there's been a lot of nastiness, a lot of accusations this whole time leading up to today. What do people have to know? How can one really decipher when there's so many accusations and negative energy going around?
Well, one of the things that's key here is judge candidates are usually pushed to try to take positions on issues, and they can't. In New York State, it is really against judicial ethics for them to take a position on any issue. For example, on abortion. If they're pro-life or pro-choice, that can bias their decision in a case, or it can lead to the accusation of bias in a decision in a case. So when running for an office, they're not supposed to take positions on issues, and that's where most of the controversy in this race comes from. One candidate sort of pushing another to take positions on an issue when they can't.
Gotcha. All right, and then two important local propositions in Chemung County as well.
We've got the library budget, and we've got the redistricting proposition, which redraws the county legislative lines, something that takes place regularly with about every 10 years after the census.
And there are those, and of course, as Joe and you said earlier, the 6 propositions on the back of the ballot, so make sure to turn that over.
6 statewide propositions and the 2 local propositions.
Right, so a lot going on there. Definitely want to turn over that page. 3 things people should know today on Election Day.
First and most important, we just covered it. Turn the ballot over. There's a lot on the back of the ballot that's very important. Voters, complain all the time. We don't have enough influence in how our government works. Here's direct democracy at work. The citizens get to vote on the laws. Second thing is get out and vote no matter where you are, because even if your township doesn't have a race, there are the propositions. There's the countywide county executive race in Chemung. So there's something on the ballot for everybody to go out and vote for. And third, it's your duty as a citizen. Get out and vote. It's important.
All right, Jim, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Always a pleasure to have you here.
Same here.
Everything you need to know before you head out for Election Day. Again, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. tonight. Be sure to head to those polls. Thanks again, Jim.
My pleasure.
All right, after the break, everything you need to know before you start your day. Stay with us right here.